Now we have the England Gambit against a 23-34 blitz. Candidate for the worst defense in chess as usual, and it's going to be interesting how this game develops with forced moves. So, without further ado, we'll look at this. I'll start the engine, which this opening horrifies the engine. So we're already half a pawn down. This is a common move. The correct retreats after f6 and the knight capture is like b3. Lots of people go to d1, however. This person knows the right retreat, which is interesting. Computer likes bishop to f4, which I agree is a good move. Look at this, he wants queen to d6, a move I would never consider. I'm really good at getting play when he captures the b pawn. So once again, it has it only half a pawn up if he does capture it. Now I'm beginning to get close to equality here, if not full equality. h6, I wanted h6. That's interesting because that's kind of a nervy move, actually. Now I do move h6. So what's the idea here? Well, if he captured, I was going to capture back with the f-pawn, so I want to maintain that d-pawn, and I want to open the g-file, and the biggest danger for black here is that he consolidates castle's queen side. Computer likes his moves. I didn't go for g5. Computer didn't like this move very much. This allows me to do one of two things. Either he opens the C file, in which case it's inadvisable for him to castle there, although he can do it, or he opens the E file, which forces him into an awkward position, because I am going to push G5 and then cripple his kingside pawns. So it's his queen to C2, and instead he goes for the immediate shot, and the computer says C6 is the right defense. I retreat my bishop, which gives him a slight advantage again, but it says he should just retreat his. No, I don't go G5. Yeah, I go G5. Okay. So this becomes really interesting. Now, I was getting a little bit nervous here. Knight to G4. What's interesting about this knight is that it covers the H-pawn, which frees up my rook, and it's very hard to move out of there, because I can take the E-pawn because of the pin on the king file. Knight to F3 is his only move. It's a good move. A rook to D6, which I missed. That's probably an excellent move. Look at this. He's supposed to get the advantage here after castling, which I'm not sure why he made that move. I think he's covering the f-pawn in some way. I move in my corner, and he makes the wrong bishop retreat, which gives me a tremendous advantage. Now, he should go to d3, he backs up, and the computer says I should stomp on him with b5 and just suffer through the complications of having him sack a bishop for 2 pawns. Now, I don't like this idea. The computer says it's the way to go, but for me, I see way too much play for white. Instead, I cover the c-pawn, and now I am threatening to do it. Now, he makes room for his bishop by attacking my rook, and I make a colossally stupid move here. This was a blunder. I should have moved rook to f6, because sacking the rook for the knight becomes a really important motif. Now he's going to castle, and if you see him castling, I have practically an immediate win. I just move rook to f6 again, which threatens queen to h5, or I move queen to h5, and it becomes very, very difficult to defend. I can start doubling on the f-file and things like that. Once again, I make a dreadful move. Queen to h5 is the right move, practically wins by force. I move my rook in the corner, very, very slow approach, and he doesn't really take advantage of it. So I keep missing queen to h5 in this game. However, I am preparing and setting it up. That's just a terrible move there. It's hard to understand why he did it. Now, queen to h5 absolutely wins right here. There's nothing he can do. And as you see, I didn't do it. For some reason, I was blind to queen to h5 in this game. Now, it's not the easiest attack in the world after queen to h5. I'll back up a move. And the reason is that after the sack, he can just move his f-rook over to, say, c1. And then you have to really calculate well. You have to move knight to h2. Because he can trade queens to a whole lot of other things if you're not very careful. Just checking him with the queen, he's going to escape. So it gets rather complex. The computer sees it instantly, puts you up h. But I couldn't calculate that far that fast. So he backs up again, gives me the opportunity for queen to h5. And I don't do it. Instead, he should take my g-pawn, which he doesn't do. I was prepared for that, and I was ready for it. Now I'm pushing, and now he's lost. He's down 4. Rook to f3, I didn't miss that one. And notice I can do the complex sacks. The easiest ones are the hardest. And he pushes. I back up. I'm not playing my best chess here. He takes. Says I should move queen to h7. Instead I move rook takes. Maybe I don't, I just take back. He's got nothing. Rook takes h4 and it says it's main 6. And there it is. And he resigns. So, even though I missed a number of opportunities, this was an interesting England gambit where we got away with castling queenside and yet attacking on the king side with fewer pieces than normal. That's it for today.